we're down at Fermanagh Fun Farm.
That's right.
A very unique social enterprise. Do you want to tell me all about it?
Yeah, so we're a fun farm attraction, which is normally a private business, and a way farms diversify. But we set ours up as a social enterprise with the aim of rescuing and adopting animals and giving them a home for life, and then using those animals to educate the public on the care and welfare of animals. And then this year we've developed our social aim to include working with adults with disabilities. We do various projects here on site for adults with various disabilities to give them the opportunity to reduce their isolation in the rural area, and also to get qualifications and also socialise as well.
So obviously a social enterprise needs to make money. So
Yes.
how do you make money?
We make money by people coming along and visiting the farm, so they pay us a fee to come into the farm. We've also got a cafe and a gift shop on the farm as well. We also would contact local people and local businesses to sponsor our animals. So each person sponsors a unique animal. So you can see here, they get a sponsored board and they sponsor it for 1 year. So it's a small fee of £100, and it's a good way of publicising your business as well.
Well,
So
and that
that's-
sounds far too cheap to me.
It's far too cheap.
It
so
really
it
is.
Yeah.
So you're saying there that you want corporates to get in touch with you,
Yes.
and corporates can sponsor like some of the sections.
Yes, they can sponsor the animals, or they can put a banner down the car park as well. And so when we've got about 15,000 visitors a year, so that's a really good exposure.
Yeah.
Most of our visitors would be families of young children.
Yeah.
So if that's your market, we really could help you
Brilliant.
publicise your business. And it's good as well, because I know now with local councils, they're always looking for, when they're tendering, for people who are supporting social enterprises. So it's good for your applications of your tendering as well to be showcasing that you are supporting us.
Absolutely, social value. That's the word
Yes.
that you really were
Exactly.
talking about there. That corporates then can demonstrate their social value, and like, yes, they'd be demonstrated in terms of actually supporting the welfare of these animals,
right.
but then they're actually then supporting the people with disabilities
Yes,
then that are
that's
coming
right.
to you as well.
So the adults with disabilities are here 3 days a week. So as a fun farm attraction, people only want to come when the sun's shining. They don't want to come on a wet day, and there's no demand for it in a rural area during the week. It would cost us more to be open during the week than and during school term. So we now do social farming with adults with disabilities. So one day we've got people out doing animal care, and the other day we've got a group doing hospitality. So they'll run the wee coffee shop and do a coffee morning, and then the other group are out doing a drama project, and they're working with our animals to retell the Christmas story. That's what they're working at just now. So it's all good.
And how could anybody get involved with that? You know, is there more people, or you know?
They
How
could,
does it work?
they could contact us. We would work in partnership with Kildee's Daycare Centre,
Okay.
which is a daycare centre for adults with disabilities and additional support needs. So we would work in line with them. So that's who we mainly work with. But we've just started that project this year. So we are looking at opportunities to expand it, and opportunities for new opportunities here as well. So if anyone was interested or felt that they had family that could do with some help with getting out and about, they'd be more than welcome to contact us. And we also we've paid staff as well, and we take in volunteers, and we get a lot of volunteers coming in, you know, young people, and we put them through their Epic Award or their Duke of Edinburgh Award and stuff like that, so they're getting recognition for the work they're doing for the community.
Brilliant.
So it is,
That's great. And obviously, even back to the corporates, like knowledge skills transfer would be beneficial, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
As in, you know, maybe some of the social or the corporate, could actually support you in terms of maybe helping you with marketing.
Absolutely.
Or,
Yes.
you know, volunteer for your board, maybe.
Yes, we're always looking for new people on our committee, especially those who've got expertise, you know, in human resources and marketing and IT and stuff like that. Because we all would be, none of us have a business background. We've all got a passion for working with animals. So people who come in with that experience would be really beneficial to us. So it would be. So my background was teaching. So they don't teach you how to market your business and even the finance, budgeting and stuff like that. You know, it's you learn as you go along. So you do.
So tell us about the type of animals that you've rescued here.
So we've got every single farm animal you can think of. And then we added a few for uniqueness to get people in the door. Because no one's going to come to a farm that's cows and sheep. So it has. So we have every single farm animal you can think of, right from your birds, like your hens, your ducks, your turkeys, right up to your small animals, which is like your wee sheep and your goats. up to your bigger animals like your cows and your you've got your cows, you've got your donkeys, horses, ponies, and all of that, and your pigs as well. And then we've added a few wee unique animals like meerkats, chipmunks, and chinchillas, which are not very often seen on a farm. So they're
Definitely
not,
not.
but they fit in here really nicely.
And did I see alpacas up
You
there?
did. You seen Damien, Charlie, and Kelvin, 3 alpacas. So 2 of them are brothers, same father, different mothers. So they are, and then the other one's not connected at all. So they are. So they would have came in. They would have been genetically bred, but too close to the females in the pack. So they had to come out here to be looked after, and it stops any inbreeding, I suppose. So it does, which can be complicated.
And I think you've got something else quite unique up around here.
Yes.
What type of animals do you have up here?
We have a reindeer called Boys of Deer. So he was rescued. Boys of Deer was found at the side of the road between Clocker and Fermanagh Town. His mum had been knocked down by a car, and Boys of Deer was sitting at the side of the road beside his mum's body, not knowing what to do. And a lady took him in and reared him. And then he didn't have the skills to survive on his own. So he then came here, and he's been here ever since. He's a lovely, very affectionate wee boy. He's full of cuddles, so you might get a cuddle out of him.